W.F. House presents an unabridged recording of Blind Eye by Aline Templeton, narrated by Angus King. If you wake at midnight and hear a horse's feet, don't go drawing back the blind or looking in the street. Them that ask no questions isn't told a lie. Watch the wall, my darling, while the gentlemen go by. A Smuggler's Song, Rudyard Kipling. Chapter 1. The east wind was blowing today, the wind that had an edge as keen as a butcher's knife, the wicked wind that had savaged the gorse growing near the cliff edge into surrealist shapes. There was a salty burn in the light spray it whipped up from the sea, and the brown-pink petals of the thrift clinging to the rocks ruffled as it passed across. It had been a day just like this the last time he'd been here. Sunlight, then sudden shadows, as clouds were whipped across the sky. It was a fine, bracing day for a walk to dramatic St. Abb's Head, with its sheer cliffs and the surging sea below that, hour by hour, tide by tide, was eating them away. He had started out on the path from the visitor centre, but veered onto the tarmac service road that hugged the cliff edge to reach the lighthouse and the farms beyond. There were a couple of groups on the same pilgrimage, and a spaniel that raced around, excited by the force of the wind blowing its ears back. Just as there had been that other day. As he had reached the spot where he was standing now, a car had driven up the path and parked not far in front of him. A sporty yellow Cooper S. He remembered feeling irritated. What was wrong with people? They had legs, didn't they? If everyone started bringing cars up here, it wouldn't be long before it was all a churned-up mess. The car door opened, and a young woman jumped out. The wind snatched at her long blonde hair, sweeping it back from her face. She slammed the car door behind her and took off, running with a springing step straight to the cliff edge 20 feet away. Then she jumped. He had agonized afterwards. Was there something, anything, he could have done to stop her, launched himself at her, shouted? But by the time he realized what she was going to do, it was too late anyway. She hadn't paused, not to think, not to pluck up courage as you would imagine a woman.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?